Hey, once again, you guys are tuned in to Sheem TV, my IG and my YouTube channel. And today we're talking about you because you are important and you have value. Today I wanted to talk to you about what you're willing to put up with. All right? And I'm not talking about what you're willing to put up with from other people, your employer, your spouse, the people that you work with. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something that's even more important. What you're willing to put up is the energy that you've been giving yourself. See, a lot of times where we find our biggest dissatisfaction or uncomfortableness or lack of belief in ourselves or the things that we beat up on ourselves about and we give all this attention and all this time. Maybe it's because something that happened in our past that we didn't like, or maybe something somebody did to us or said about us or said that they didn't want to be around us or whatever the case is. A lot of us have, even myself included at times, we have gotten so comfortable with an idea that does not feel good to us, that we keep on harping on, that we keep on regurgitating. We keep on telling the story to our friends, our family, or whoever will listen. We start finding people that are going through the same problems or struggles, and we just have to tell why our struggle was like theirs, or why we're unhappy like them, or why we're sad like them, or why our struggle is so important and so valuable, all right? And in doing that, we reactivate all those emotions because every time we tell the story, we go back to that moment in time. That moment in time, and we take all those emotions and we relive them over and over again, and we start practicing them. And like whatever you practice, whether it's good or whether it's bad, the more you practice it, the more dominant it becomes in your vibration. And before you know it, the surroundings that you keep yourself in, the people that you interact in, the people that you just bump into on the street, they have the same vibe that you have. You ever wonder, you ever actually ever been somewhere like a club or out, and all of a sudden two people that don't even know each other get into a fight or get into an altercation? That's because that person and that other person were on the same vibe of violence, on the same vibe as like disappointment, and the same vibe of, let's just call it what it is, negative energy. And then they were able to meet up, and it was destined to happen because they were on that same level. Just like if you ever met somebody that was amazing and just you guys just clicked, you had such a great time together. Think about it. You guys were on the same vibe. So it's all about what you're willing to put up with. And can you pre-pave your intentions before you leave the house, before you enter the next scenario, before you go into the next step of your day and say, you know what? What's most important to me is that I feel good. So you find a thought, any thought, that feels good to you. Because all you have to do is just think of something that can access that feeling of your worthiness, that feeling of a good time, that feeling of positive expectation. And what happens is you'll start rendezvousing with people that are on the same level. And instead of putting up with those ideas and thoughts that don't feel good, and going on to them, and I know sometimes you want to say, well, Sheem, this is a part of me. This is what made me. But what is it serving you? Think about it. Everything that you think about, that you feel, you're attracting. So knowing that, put out those feelings, put out those thoughts, put out that energy that attracts the things that you do want, the things that will serve you, the opportunities that will serve you. So take a moment and say, you know what? I'm not going to put up with beating up on myself. I'm not going to put up with giving myself the poison pill and negative energy or keep on telling this story because it doesn't serve me. Now, what you do is say, I'm going to tell this story the way I want it to be. I want to tell the story of my abundance. I want to tell the story of my worthiness. I want to tell the story of my creativity. I want to tell the story of my love and my passion and me linking up with the right people and the right time. I want to tell the story of my intuition guiding me and making sure that I'm led right to where I need to be at the right time. And clarity. I want to tell the story of clarity. I want to tell the story of peace. I want to tell the story of ease. And when you start doing that, then you start lining up with it. And you're worthy of it. You're worthy of that. So treat yourself. Treat yourself to a few moments every day. Usually easier when you first wake up. That way you don't have a lot of people like talking to you, interacting with you, before you check your email, before you check your IG, before you check all your social media, is set the intention for the best day ever. Set the intention for a better feeling thought, a thought that gives you relief, a thought that says, you know what, I feel like clarity is coming on today. I feel satisfaction coming on with this day. I feel satisfaction in this moment. And watch how that starts coming to you, and you'll be able to see evidence of it. All you have to do is just practice. Believe and know that you're worthy and know that you have value. And until next time, this is Sheem. You're watching Sheem TV. Comment, question, because I will be back with some more for you. I love you. Take care.